What's up, everybody? I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my PC setup. As you can see, I'm running a very wide, ultra-wide monitor. This is actually a Samsung 49-inch ultra-wide. What's powering this monitor is, yes, I do run an Alienware R7. I've had this for about 3 or 4 months now. It runs really smooth, really well for the price. I know a lot of you guys are probably gonna be like, oh, you should have built one, blah blah blah, you know, fanboys out there. But at the time of this, it was a lot cheaper for me to buy a pre-built tower and get what I wanted or what I needed for the price, rather than building one and spending 3 or 4 times as much as I did with the pre-built. Now this Alienware R7, it's a 8700 i7 core with 2 terabytes of drive with a 256 gigabyte SSD, with a 1080 Ti graphics card. Yeah, 1080 Ti graphics card. So at the time, it's the best graphics card you can get for the price. If you build one with the 1080, you're going to be spending a lot of money compared to what I did getting a pre-built desktop. Now I got this off Best Buy website.com. Easy process. You don't have to do anything. You just pretty much wait for it to get shipped out. Very cheap for what's in it. Now the monitor, believe it or not, was almost as expensive as the tower, the desktop. Now this right now that I know of is the widest monitor you can buy. I pretty much pieced everything together, the monitor, you know, everything that you see here. I pieced it all together, and for myself, I'm the type of person where, you know, I'm gonna review everything that's out there. I'm gonna look at the prices. I'm gonna, you know, see who's got the lowest price before I actually buy something. And believe it or not, I got this monitor off of eBay. I got really lucky. Now the reason why I got this monitor is I seen it at Fry's one day. I walked in there and, you know, it was set up running a FPS first person shooter game, and it blew me away. It was, you know, very clear. This is not a 4K monitor, but yet it performs very well, and it looks amazing. You know, for a 49-inch monitor, first person shooter games, really any game you play on this thing, it's it's jaw dropping. It's very fun. You see pretty much everything, as you can see now. I mean, it's crazy how wide this thing is. Crazy. And for me, if I'm gonna buy, you know, I could have bought the Alienware wide monitor. I could have bought an Asus. I could have bought any, you know, I think HP's got a wide monitor as well. I could have bought anybody's, but I wanted the widest one I could get because I do a lot of split screens. As you can see, I do have a Wacom 22 HD tablet I do a lot of art on, so this allows me to split the screen in half, and I can work, you know, I can do multiple things at once when I want to. Now, the retail price on this, when I first started looking at this monitor, was roughly around $1,500. President's Day was coming up, so they actually dropped in price to about $1,200, which $1,500 for a monitor is crazy, in my opinion. I didn't want to spend no more than $400 or $500 on a monitor, but I really wanted this. So I started shopping around. I was looking at every store that had it. You know, Fry's, they were around $1,100, $1,200 around President's Day sale. At one time, they did drop to about $900. And you know, in my head, I thought I think I can find this for a better deal. So I started looking on eBay. And I happened to get very, very lucky. I came across one in Florida, brand new in the box, and it was $600 shipped, $500 plus $100 shipping. Now, most of you guys are gonna be like, "Well, you're gonna get a box full with a monitor, maybe nothing for that price. If this thing's $1,200-$1,500 brand new, not on sale." You know, $600 for this is just, it's crazy. I took the risk, waited, it took almost a week to get this, and I opened the box up, and it was brand spanking new. Everything came with it, all the plastic that was on it, I tore off, you know, it was brand new for $600. So I got it for roughly half of what they sell. And at the time there was only one, so I got very, very lucky. Now I'll show you some gameplay footage in a little bit. You know, Fortnite's really easy for me to boot up and just play and not worry about, you know, what I'm doing and just have fun. The new Doom is very awesome on this monitor. It's unreal. And any first-person shooter game you play on this is amazing, because you do get that ultra-wide look on the screen, and you can just see a lot more than what normal people do on a normal screen. Now, as far as let's go back to the desktop. Like I said, I haven't had this for very long, a few months, and I know a lot of people out there hate Alienware, hate them. To me, I don't understand really why, besides the point that they are overpriced for what they are. They're double the amount of price of anything else you can get with the same components in it. But at the time, like I said, I bought this around President's Day sale. I paid a couple $100 more than what the graphics card's worth for a whole desktop. You cannot beat that. I don't care what you do. You can do a budget build of what's inside of here, and you cannot build this computer for anywhere near what it was going for at Best Buy. Now, you know, I hear a lot of things like, oh, you got to keep them. Obviously, it's a desktop, so you got to keep the inside clean. You know, people have problems overheating, blah blah blah. You know, Alienware customer service sucks. You know, when I was young, Alienware was a huge thing for PC gamers at the time, and I was always drawn to them because of their cases. They had their designs, you know, it was a thing to have back in the day. So I always wanted one, but I couldn't afford it because they're so expensive. I had contemplated getting a laptop and just going that route and hooking it up to a monitor, but I wanted something that had a lot of power. You know, this is what I wanted. So I spent the money, got a hell of a good deal on it. Got what I wanted inside of it as far as components, and I wanted the best of the best, so that's what I ended up buying. And the only reason why I got Alienware, like I said, it's just something I've always wanted to have. And you know, if you ever have the resources, you know, you're, as a person, you're gonna get what you want. It don't matter the cost. You're going to find a way to get it. So I got it. Now, I'm not running anything special as far as keyboard and mouse. This is exactly what came with the desktop. I'm looking to upgrade soon. So if you guys have any, you know, requests on a nice mouse and keyboard for gaming, post them below. And as far as my speaker setup, I'm running an Insignia, you know, just a couple little speakers, and I do have a subwoofer down here. And another thing, pardon the mess with the wires and junk, it's just I haven't had time to figure out where they go, and especially with a glass top, you see pretty much everything, so pardon that. Now another thing, when I do PC gaming, I'm a console player. I've always been a console player, so this is pretty much the first time ever, besides Windows 98, that I had played PC games. And back in the day, PC games weren't anything near what they are today. So I use just a regular Xbox One controller. And a lot of fanboy PC gamers are gonna be like, well, you know, you guys are gonna be on my ass about it. Just because everybody knows PC games, you should use a mouse and keyboard, but you know, I haven't got to that point where I'm comfortable enough to do it, so I just wirelessly use, you know, Xbox One controller. And all that's hooked up by is the Xbox One Bluetooth USB adapter. Just plug it in the back and you sync it to your computer, and there you go. So let's get out of here. And for the speakers, like I said earlier, Insignia, pretty cheap. I got them for like 30 bucks. And believe it or not, it comes with a little dial where you can turn your music up and down and off and on. It's pretty awesome. You know, you can crank it up and it puts out some bass. Very clear. You don't have to worry about ever not hearing anything. But I'm going to show you guys some gameplay footage here. Everybody plays Fortnite, so we'll get out of Fortnite. Let's we'll go up here and load. I do have some games installed up here, so let's install. Let's play some Dim. I do run. Well, I guess we're not gonna install Doom or play Doom, because apparently I do not have enough space on my OS. So there's another thing I'm running into, you guys, is trying to find space on my OS system. I've got a lot of space, as you can see here. I've got a ton of space in my D drive, 2 terabytes. Now, you guys comment below, how do I use that D drive? But yeah, this is pretty much, I obviously use Steam for, oh, here we go. I can go here, I'm going to put this in this D library. Oh, go back. Let's go to D again. D drive. Let's put it in a Steam folder. So there we go. Doom is downloading. Shouldn't take that long. I wouldn't think it'd take too long to download, but what else can I tell you guys about this? This is a curved monitor as well. I don't think I mentioned that, but it is curved. It's pretty fun. It's not bad. It's for a curved 49-inch monitor. It's really not bad. And then you also get these, it lights up in the back. So at nighttime it's pretty cool. That's what I was saying. Like, you can change the colors. You can even change the face if you wanted to. Inside of it's really, really clean. But that's about it. About all of what I've got on my PC. If I get some footage up here loaded, I'll show you guys some gameplay. And as far as the games I've got, I don't have too many on Steam. I do have the Epic Launch Control Center where I've got Fortnite and Unreal Tournament. Unreal Tournament's really, really nice on this monitor as well. It's overall just it's a fabulous monitor, and I have no issues with the computer itself. Now I will do a video on the Wacom as well down the road when I get some commissioned artwork. I do a lot of airbrushing on the side. I paint cars for a living, so this is the reason why I bought this, is to be able to draw out people's ideas and email them to get their ideas across. It's the easiest way. You can do it, but I will do a video on this later on. And I just use